we got Chronos versus Machu.
That's going to be a good one.
Who's been making a big climb very recently.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh.
I think they might got a little, they were real
started.
excited.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
We didn't even get a chance to intro. These guys are into it.
They said we do not care going into this PS2 game 1. Oh my goodness.
They're like a good 2 minutes in.
We can't even create a storyline right now.
God.
Just letting know, Chronos made big waves back at Port Priority 6, last year's big Port Priority tournament, as well as Machu, been making a very steady incline of a career as well as making it to Summit, and you're kind of seeing why right now. Patience of the Saints, as we're seeing.
Well, that bomb with the ledge is so scary because it just cuts off so many of Rob's options, especially being with a big body like that. Your hurt box is just a little bit bigger for those ledge trap scenarios.
Very, very true, and you're seeing right now the comfort of both players in this matchup. They're being able, they're willing to throw things. They're willing to let things fly. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Machu kind of having to stay in this corner, but I mean, Rob is not really too afraid of that. Obviously, I think with the way he's utilizing gyro, trying to cover the platforms, under it, above it, just something so that it forces one track of Chronos trying to get in. I think that's what Machu's looking for right now, but he's still eating up a lot of percent. He can't be letting too many things explode on him. Rob getting hit by that C4 on that left platform. He's that big.
Yeah, you make a good point with the gyro usage, because one thing that Snake has to watch out for in the Rob matchup is letting Rob just charge that gyro for free over and over while he's setting up his C4, setting up those grenades.
Oh my goodness, you saw Chronos right there, trying to find a pathway to either the back air or the up tilt to try and get the kill. But like we were saying, Rob is just a little too big. That kick's not going to be taken up just yet.
That's going to be so frustrating.
But there we go.
There we go.
Very good. Down throw.
Solid game one.
F tilt.
It was a real quick game. I feel like almost like I missed half of it, you know?
Yeah, no, we got a lot of opportunity to see what those two stocks were doing. Yeah,
yeah, I like the adaptation from the first stock to the rest of the game.
Oh, absolutely. But here we have Chronos taking game 1 on PS2. Curious to see what happens if, in terms of a counter pick. Obviously, Machu debating right now. BC representative who's been top 3, top 4 within the region for quite some time now, and has been, you know, keeping up with the likes of Lemon, with the likes of Captain L, with the likes of Big D. If you name a BC player, he's been just as capable.
Yeah, it's been great to see all the BC representation at this tournament. Of course, it makes sense because it's their closest major, but still, always love to see those guys coming down to our events, and when we get to go up to theirs, we just have a great time. Yeah, there's a little bit of chaos happening in the venue right now. I don't know if you can hear the background.
Yeah, no, the mainstream getting to see J-Jaw versus Shuton, and it is a hot set. If you've been able to watch 2 streams at once, go over to Satellite Smash and tune in. But of course, here at BTS Smash, we have two top representatives of their characters just trying to find their way to keep this winner's side bracket moving.
You got an interesting counter pick here that makes a lot of sense from Chronos going for the small battlefield. From Machu rather, making it a little bit easier for him to maybe break those setups that Chronos is trying to do, just because he has less time to get himself situated.
Very true, and right now you're starting to see Machu playing it near this C4, trying to either bait it being utilized so that there's one less thing on the field. Oh but
no,
Chronos
that
got
is
those
rough.
follow-ups on deck, catching that grenade explosion into the up tilt.
And I love how Chronos immediately set up another C4 as soon as he got the respawn, because he's just swapping which platform it goes on. It's the same setup, but he doesn't have to worry about it going off randomly on him anymore.
Oh, yeah. I think, honestly, Chronos is utilizing the stage a lot more than what Machu's kind of comfortable with. You're seeing so much control, forcing ledge. Like, you're literally seeing Machu have to play with 10% of the stage 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, Machu's just struggling so hard to get in the footstool.
C4, this man is
that was disgusting.
Cooking. Oh!
And then another C4 is right on deck again. Machu is just, this counter pick's kind of working against him. Okay, we got the back air to close out the stock, but is it too little too late? He's got 2 stocks to 1 to take back here. He has to play twice as hard. And against a nickel and dime character like Snake, that can be really challenging.
Yeah, right now 24% with 2 stocks to try and grind back into getting this game.
Okay, making it
gonna
work.
make some magic happen.
Oh, that's so scary.
There was a genuine thought in my head, oh, he's going to jump into that regardless.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm safe.
It's like, surely he won't charge it for this exact amount of time.
Here we go. In the up throw, trying to keep him vertical just a little bit longer. Sharking on under the platform, trying to get a back air. Follow up right now. He is,
Ooh, still alive.
He is going to live. That was dangerously close. That was a full rage Chronos C4.
Oh, he's going up for it. He needs this nice fair. Okay, Machu is back in this game, and he really needs it. I mean, this is only winner's side, so we can go down to losers, but you do not want to go through the nightmare that is this losers bracket.
Yeah, no, it has been an absolute gauntlet.
But
on the other side, Chronos saying, I wish to stay up here, trying to send you straight down. That's going to be 2-0 lead for him. Machu's going to have to make some hard adjusting right now.
Yeah, this is going to be very much a slog to come back, because Snake is one of those characters that his counterpick stages can be really difficult to deal with, especially if you're a big body like Rob, as we've been talking about. We've been seeing throughout the set just how much that size of Rob's hurt box can affect the usage of the C4. If Snake can then go to stages that allow him to set that up more conveniently for himself, it'll be really hard.
Here we have small battlefield again?
Yeah, running it back.
Honestly, I wouldn't say that the stage was the definitive reason why Machu was losing so many trades, so many interactions. It is just, you know, having to deal with a lot of...
Oh, hold up now. We got Banjo in the house.
I see why.
Yo, let's
now
go.
I see it.
Okay.
Now I see it. The Banjo counter pick.
My man, straight from the N64. Oh, I'm so excited to see some Banjo gameplay.
It's funny you're Snake. I've always believed this. It's just goofy you're Snake.
Yeah, that's true. It's like if Snake was a cartoon character.
And from the 90s, just a little earlier. But right now, while being even much more even in percentage this time around, not being so much, he's actually holding stage a lot more this time on this first stock. Of course, it's always the question of the counterpick mix-up, you know, having to adjust your game plan so fast. It's literally within minutes.
We almost got the 2-frame there. I love that side B 2-frame option. Okay, Machu making this work. He's looking solid. He's got the lead right now. Maybe Chronos not used to a taste of his own medicine. Those eggs and grenades just absolutely lighting him up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, no, interestingly enough, even though, you know, it's just about as many projectiles to work with as Rob was in the last 2 games, I feel like Machu is utilizing these projectiles so much stronger. And right now is keeping it very even. Dare I say, having the lead at various moments within the match. Right now, he's just eyeballing, trying to get that.
Yeah, both these players
shield.
Absolutely at kill percent. If that Wonder Wing had connected, it would have been curtains, but instead it goes the other way. Good pickup from Chronos.
And right now, going through the maze of Snake projectiles, almost to get his stock ripped away from him right there in that fair. I've never seen a Snake more ready to just be throwing that thing out whenever.
I love this matchup so much. It's just so goofy to look at. All the projectiles going back and forth with, like, because they're not just like laser projectiles, they arc over. Feel like I'm playing Call of Duty for a second here.
Right.
Okay,
oh my gosh,
nice
setup.
back air setup.
Excellent.
He even got hit by the grenade, but it did not matter. Machu was ready for that. Okay, maybe going a little too high on that one.
You know what? In my heart of hearts, Machu had that plan the whole time.
Yeah,
so
that
I'll
was,
get hit,
was calculated.
But this back air, though, catch that.
It's like when top players are like in the interview after they win the tournament, and they're like, yeah, so this really niche interaction that we saw earlier where I looked stupid, that was totally on purpose, by the way. Oh, is the C4 on Machu right now?
I
saw it drop.
So. Actually, yeah, I don't see it. No, there it is. It's on the stage.
Okay.
Yep.
It was real close.
Right on it, too. We found it all right.
Yeah, there it is.
However, 99% on the second stock is nothing to scoff at in terms of Machu's kill potential. He does have a fully reset wing supply, so it's only a matter of time for him to try and take this kill. That's going to be a down throw. The pummel, very weak in this game, unfortunately for Banjo, but still, percent means everything right now. He just got to find his way. Either it's a stray wing, it's going to be a stray fair.
Yeah, another one of those. That's the second time Machu has gotten really aggressive with that side B, just trying to close out the kill, getting a little bit antsy. And Chronos is not giving it to him. He's playing so patiently.
My
Look at the
gosh,
setup.
almost getting the drag down.
The late air dodge from Chronos saving his life. If he had done that earlier, he still would have gotten hit by the up smash.
Right now, Machu running into another C4.
He needs to make something happen, and he does. Great fair coming out from Machu. 66% on this stock, now 78. It's racking up fast. What can he do to answer back against this DPS from Chronos?
Right now, he is trying to call out every form of jump, aerial option he can, and attacked on 38%. That's a way to tie it up, but right now, so much of the airspace has been controlled by Chronos. Not much has changed throughout these last 3 games. Right now, he's going to find his way back onto the stage. There's a C4 in play. He recognized it this time. He's not falling into it.
Man, I love how safe Machu's projectile usage is, because a lot of that stuff is so laggy, but he makes it look free in neutral.
Oh my gosh,
That C4
yes.
again, barely missing Machu. That's so scary, but the side B.
Wing to catch it.
Machu popping off.
With it too.
Deserved pop-off, finally. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That Wonder Wing coming in clutch, taking game 3.
I think every Banjo player deserves to pop off per game. And man,
yeah,
the
they play Banjo.
Of wins from the ratio of Banjo to like Rob, it's just like, please, more metrics, more good metrics for me. I beg of you.
This character needs buffs, man. Then again, I feel like he'd be
buffs in a post-final update.
I believe
you're crazy.
I believe in Sakurai. He will come back to us. It's going to be like 3 years from now. Just this massive balance patch is going to drop.
And here we have going back to PS2. Now that the Banjo is hot and ready, getting everything set up, he's going to be able to try and maybe get more stage control. But right now, opting to just hang around in that corner. I'm really curious because from watching games 2 to 3. It's looking like the Banjos had to cook a lot more, honestly. You were seeing him control so much more of the gameplay. Meanwhile, with Rob, he was able to get these stray hits, these like very simple reads that, get kills.
Yeah, that's also just kind of the nature of the characters, though. Rob doesn't get to throw projectiles from halfway across the stage most of the time. He's got that gyro, but that's it, and that's always on a cooldown. Whereas Machu with the Banjo gets the opportunity to just space more heavily. So then, in comparison, the reward for Rob is much higher when he does win those neutral interactions.
Absolutely, and right now, with that low percent first stock coming in from Machu, or from Chronos, my mistake.
That was a really safe stock from Chronos as well. He's only at 27%.
Yeah, he's remembering the tier differentials between these two characters.
He's like, oh, right, I can just camp.
And here we have kind of dancing around all these stage options, throwing out as many grenades as possible.
I like how Machu cooked the grenade there to try to bait Chronos off the ledge, and then he just re-grabbed it and threw it down. Managed to extend that ledge trap pretty well. Still going kind of here. Manages to... Chronos gets back to the stage, but Machu finally coming back in this match.
I'm liking the bait setups he's starting to do with the platforms. He's starting to dance with them, knowing that he has the C4 going. Literally almost made circles around it at one point. But right now, forcing him to expel it so he can try and get a new setup going. Meanwhile, Machu goes really high with that Wonder Wing and almost gets turned around.
Those Wonder Wings are terrifying. He's so risky with those. I feel like he doesn't need to be. Almost got the egg reset there.
Combos, man.
I love those combos.
They are a sight to behold. The fact that you have to commit so hard with landing with it, and meanwhile getting a fadeaway F smash. I love the animation on F smash. It's so
I feel so
made.
bad for Kazooie. What did my mans do to deserve this?
All right. Finally getting Nikita out of the way. The back throw is going to get stopped by the grenade, but you almost see Machu get a punish to follow up with it. Mans is more than ready right now.
Machu looking a lot more comfortable in this second stock, starting to answer back to Chronos' pressure from the first one. But again, he's got such a mountain to climb this late in the set.
Yeah, and here we go, punishing that fair, pushing him immediately off stage. Oh my gosh, using the grenade to dodge the Nikita. He just danced around that thing and made it back. He can almost get the stock. However, he's going to be turned around again. It's going to be another Nikita battle. Opting to use a wing to get rid of it as soon as possible.
Chronos doing a good job of forcing him to burn those wings. Now, obviously, he's got a fresh set, but if he sends him off stage a few times, that option, which is a really important option for Machu's kills, is completely offline.
Oh my gosh.
Those tech chases.
Machu's tech chasing has just gone up considerably higher once the Banjo was in play. But right now, it's not meaning too much. Hopefully, he can find a way to get a crazy stock.
I love the waveland from Machu, but it didn't matter. He got hit anyway. Another risky side B. I get that he really needs the kills right now, but I just feel like Machu is overextending in these scenarios and getting punished for it.
Yeah, pushing himself off stage is exactly what Chronos has been wanting. And sure, while he's making it back, he's starting to eat up so much percent for it in a time where he cannot be lending so much. However, Wonder Wing going from one platform to the other, always searching for these kills right now.
I think he's had several opportunities to grab Chronos near the edge, and he just hasn't gone for it. Finally, that side B closing it out, but at 120, Machu is on his last legs right now.
This is 120% in a dream, a finite resource that is the Wonder Wings, but you're seeing how well it killed when it came from going across the stage. Hopefully, if he can just tack on a little more percent, bide his time. 3 minutes to go, he might be able to find the kill he needs.
Yeah, we have a good point there. Plenty of time to slow this down. He does not have to over-approach.
However,
there's so much pressure from Chronos right now.
That is also doubly so for Chronos, whereas he can see the time and he can see the percent differentials and camp even harder than ever. You're seeing it right now.
A little bit of that that snake running away privilege. He's so hard to approach when he's fully set up, and Banjo doesn't have great tools to approach. But hold up now. Oh, he goes deep, gets the air dodge. 109%
close right now.
This is terrifying for Chronos. All of a sudden, the momentum completely in Machu's favor. Gets the reset and another fair, but it doesn't kill. He's going so high for it. Got to watch out for these options from the ledge from Chronos. The up tilt not going to convert. Both players being so safe right now.
Oh my gosh, the percent's so tied up. 2 minutes left. Oh, he commits the
up smash to up tilt. Tragic.
That was the gambit. But Chronos stays true to that shield, stays true to the